What's up guys, Justin Eagle here, and today we are going to be learning how to fingerboard. This is How to Fingerboard 101, the basics. And I saw some videos online that kind of tried to teach how to fingerboard and exactly how to do simple tricks. But I felt that some of them weren't very realistic, so we're going to take a look at a couple different options here. Now, from the Tech Deck channel, they kind of indicate that you should use your middle finger and pointer finger as the legs, but typically I actually like to use my pointer finger and my ring finger on the back tail, and then sometimes I'll use my middle finger for more stability. I kind of find that it's a lot easier for me to maintain control of the Tech Deck or the fingerboard if I use my ring finger and my pointer finger as the feet, as opposed to using the pointer finger and the middle finger. Now the first and most basic trick that we're going to learn today in fingerboarding will obviously be the ollie. Now in other tutorials I have seen that they do it from a stationary point, and it just turns out to not be very realistic for a beginner using a fingerboard to go from a stationary point to a direct ollie. Now typically the way they do it is with the two finger pointer middle finger stance, but like I said, I do use the pointer finger and the ring finger for more stability. Now a big tip to help do this trick is, one thing I do is I use a lot of backwards and momentum. So as you can see, I will drag the board backwards and then force it forwards in a popping motion, just like that. So I'm using kind of like a momentum to help with the ollie. Rather than do it from a stationary point, I'm actually dragging the board backward and using that momentum and that weight to shift it forward to do the ollie. The next trick that we're going to learn today is a pretty simple one as well. It's the pop SHOVET, also known as the SHOVET, and basically it's a 180 rotation of the Tech Deck or the fingerboard. It's a very simple trick. You just want to kind of put your ring finger or a middle finger at the edge of the tail, and then you're going to put your pointer finger at the middle of the board, or 3/4 of the way up, and you're just going to slightly pop and slide the back tail, just barely, just a nice little slice, nice little pop, and then eventually the board will do a slight 180. Very simple trick, and you should be able to get this one just starting out, and be able to practice it to where you perfect it, to where you land it good and there's no sketchiness, and then you ride away clean. Now after you've done and perfected this, you can also switch it up to the 360 shove, adding an extra rotation in there. More of a difficult trick on that end, but still something that's easily accomplishable and learnable. The last trick we're going to learn today is the 360 flip. It's probably one of my favorite Tech Deck tricks to do. It certainly looks the coolest. You're going to put your pointer finger right on the bolt, and then you're going to put your middle finger right on the edge of the board, and then you can use your ring finger to hit on the back tail, and you're going to scoop and flip in that way motion. So you're going to put it down there, and you're just going to shift that energy and pop and flip. Now you're going to miss it a bunch of times, but don't be worried. It's definitely one that's either hit or miss. Sometimes you can land primo, as you see, and yeah, sometimes it doesn't even flip. You end up doing an impossible, but definitely a fun trick, and probably my favorite to do in fingerboarding. It just looks cool. It's a 360-degree rotation with a single board flip, and if you land it just right, it just looks real nice. And as you can see, I had several attempts, but eventually you'll get it, and you will master it. And it's a very common trick, and sometimes it's even done by mistake. So yeah. What's up guys, Justin Eagle here, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, that nice little trick tutorial. It's definitely fun doing tech decks and finger porting, so I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new to my channel, you should definitely subscribe. I'm probably going to do some more videos like this, and just to connect to that broader market, anybody who's interested in this type of activity. And it's still fun, and it's just a great way to have fun indoors. If you're not like outside skating or whatever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe. And if you feel like, hey, this really benefited me, leave me a comment at the bottom and tell me about it, okay? Guys, have a great night.